Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available on iTunes in 2018. The affiliate link below. Yeah. Okay. First of all, don't send any hate to anybody that I talk about in this video. That's extremely important. Number two, I will leave all the timestamps for everything that you need to know in the description box below. Let's get right into this video. So, oh my Lord, it's just another manic Monday. Oh Lord, except it is Sunday. Ave Maria. Okay, so anyway, I was sitting around today. We had such a great day. I slept in with my husband. And then we went to brunch. We do that every Sunday. And we were sitting there and I was kind of like going through my comments and stuff. And I was going to do this very kind of funny tongue-in-cheek video where I like read mean comments, but I was like picking comments that weren't really mean. And the whole video was going to be centered around the fact that I made this comment in my last video that I did about Michael Finch. I did this whole comment, made this joke, right, about Whitney Houston being in the Cinderella movie with Whoopi Goldberg and Brandy and stuff. People were so upset with me. Okay, so let me just apologize, first of all. I saw like 2 minutes of that movie and I was like, this is the cheesiest movie I've ever seen. So listen, okay? I know because all of you guys left me the most hateful comments. I'm about to hide behind that fan. My Lord, people were so upset. They're like, don't come for the Whitney and Brandy version. You have a big fan, you have to have a tiny fan too. The version of Cinderella. I have never seen the movie, okay? I am not a big, like, princess fairy tale story. Nobody's put a glass slipper on my foot, okay? So, but I will watch it for you guys, and in fact, I will do some kind of funny review. You know I love movies. So, I'll watch it, and I guess I was wrong, and people were, like, singing the songs in my comment section. So, anyway, but I thought that was real funny. So I was going to do this video and kind of do it very tongue-in-cheek, but sometimes people don't understand my humor. And so, you know, last week on my vlog, I got a comment and people were like, well, it was a comment and then there were like 4 people underneath it that kind of said things. And they said, you know, you're so careful anymore with like what you say, and I think you're kind of afraid to come for some people, blah, blah, blah. And they weren't really talking about like the beauty gurus, because I'm not afraid to come for the beauty gurus. And let me just be real honest with you why, okay? I've never really come for the beauty gurus. I've never really come for the Trisha Paytases or the Shane Dawsons or anybody. Like, if you watch my videos, I started coming for the drama channels that were coming for them. That was kind of my whole gig back in the day. So it's interesting to me when people are like, oh, you've changed. I'm like, well, now I just kind of don't really comment on them. But yesterday I'd mentioned in my video that so this video is for you 4 gals, okay? Listen, I said on there too, I commented underneath it and I said, thank you for constructive criticism. I don't believe that we grow as people or as, you know, YouTubers or dudes with a camera unless we're open to criticism from other people. I think that we have to be open to that criticism, you know? Constructive criticism that's said to us in a nice way. And, you know, when somebody says to you in a comment section on a video, I love you, if your comment section is open, some people's aren't, but mine is, for this reason alone. I love you, Peter, but I would like to see more of this, you know? You used to be so completely honest about everything you saw. Get ready, because we're going to do that today. This is about a video that I watched. So anyway, and this is about my feelings about drama channels going forward in 2018, and some of them, and why some of them make it, and some of them just don't. So anyway, you know, but I was like thinking about that comment and I responded to them and I said, thank you so much for the constructive criticism. You know, I want to remain teachable and I want to be open. The other thing that's interesting is I was reading this book the other day called Rabbit by Patricia Williams. And it's about, she's a comedian and she, you know, grew up in the inner city of Atlanta and she had just a really tragic life. And she had, you know, 2 kids by the time that she was 15. And her story is so awe-inspiring. I loved. It's like my favorite book I've read of 2018. And in there she was talking about being a comedian. And she said, you know, that like she was talking to another comedian and he said to her, it takes 10 years to find your voice as a comedian. And, you know, I don't necessarily consider myself a comedian. I like to tell jokes. I like to make you guys laugh. I like to brighten your day. But it's going to take me a while to find my skin with doing that, you know, and when I came on YouTube a year ago, I just sat down here and, you know, started flipping fans and just talking shit, and people liked it and people laughed at it. And, you know, I think like now I kind of look at it and I'm like, well, they like this or they don't like that. And maybe I just need to sit down here and go, fuck it. It's a new motherfucking day and I'm going to say what I want to say, and people are either going to like it or they're not. And so listen, that Peter's back. So let's get right into this, shall we? I shared yesterday that one of the things that I do in my videos, excuse me, hold on, I need to check my hat for a second. One of the things I said in my video yesterday, oh my lord, this fan is little. I love it. It's pretty, but it's little. That's kind of more of a like going to the opera fan, you know, where you just like sit there and you just like look pretty. I never do take a fan out in public though, but we are going to Stevie Aoki on Tuesday. So if you're in Indianapolis and you're going to see Stevie Aoki, say hi to me, okay? And I might bring a fan out there with me. Just dance and stuff. So anyway, I shared yesterday when I was doing my Michael Finch video, timestamp this at 5 minutes and 37 seconds, although I think that everything I ever say is important, so really timestamp it at 0.00. I shared in my video yesterday that one of the things that I do when I get up in the morning is that I like go and look at Twitter, I go look at Instagram, I look at all the beauty gurus, I look at all the drama channels, you know, I go look at drama videos and I like watch if they're interesting to me. If they say something that's interesting to me, I also count the amount of ads in it, okay? If you have a 13-minute video and you have an ad every minute and 30 seconds, chances are this one right here, she ain't watching it, okay? I can't get down with that. That's bullshit. And I know I put 2 to 3 ads in my videos, 4, sometimes maybe 5. Listen, I got to keep up with the children, okay? If they're going to do it, I'm doing it too. But I try not to be overwhelmed with it. I just really don't, you know? But this should have put an ad in every 30 seconds and you aren't really saying anything in your video anyway. It's just a bunch of bullshit, okay? I'm tired of it. It should have been addressed a long time ago. But when you have no social media and you have no comment sections and you are completely unwilling to listen to what anybody says and take any form of constructive criticism and you remain unteachable, well, okay. I mean, I guess that's what you think about the people that watch your videos. So anyway, I went and I was looking around videos today and I saw this video come up. And it was by Karina Kaboom, and it was called Jeffree Star Flips Out on Too Faced Cosmetics. And hold on a second, let me pause it. And Tati begs for PR and dissed by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. So I was like, well, this is interesting. Like, I didn't know anything about Jeffree Star flipping out on Too Faced Cosmetics. So I was like, I want to watch this video. Well, if you go into it, you know, the first 2 minutes is her telling people not to send any, like, mean hatred towards somebody else. So I'm going to say this, too. Don't go sending mean hatred in the comment sections of Karina Kaboom. Next. Okay, so I went and watched this video. Now, I have said this for a long time. People are always like, why are you always coming for her, blah, 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 whatever. Well, she has said her 2 cents about me too, but I'm past all that, okay? Forgive and forget, let her do her thing, whatever, it is what it is. And I haven't commented on one of her videos in a long time, but she had some rather nasty things to say, like that I paid Trisha Paytas to shout me out in a video. Girl, who? What? On what Tuesday in July did that happen? I don't even have that kind of funny money. So wait, she drives a pink G-Wagon, Karina, okay? Where'd you come up with that one? I mean, seriously? So anyway, but I'm watching this video and I'm like a minute and 30 seconds into it, which is about all that's her whole intro of telling people not to be mean to anybody, and it's all just for entertainment purposes too. This one time we went to go see the psychic, my friend Tanya and I went and I wanted to go see this one psychic because he did like dog things and whatever, like he was a pet psychic. And so we sat down, the lights were lit, and he had me sign this piece of paper, and it said it was for entertainment purposes only. And I was like, what is this? And then he was writing down, he was like on a piece of paper, he was like, you're a 1, no, you're a 9, you're a 1 life cycle. I was like so confused. And then he said to me, he goes, do you have a child on the other side? And I go, no, I don't. And he goes, yeah, you do. You have a child on the other side. And I go, how? And he goes, like you had a girlfriend that miscarried or she had an abortion or something. I was like, I'm a gold star. I've never had sex with a woman. He goes, you're blocking me. You're blocking me. Just leave. Just leave. I won't even charge you. I was like, all right. So I left, right? And then Tani comes out and she went and saw this other psychic, Dave at New Age People in Indianapolis. Oh, my Lord. So anyway, she comes out and I said, that was a bunch of bullshit, wasn't it? When he had you sign that piece of paper for entertainment purposes only. She looked at me and she goes, I didn't sign anything for entertainment purposes only. I go, you didn't? She goes, no, it was dark lights and he had this little thing over his, over his lamp and everything, and then did a little prayer before it. I was like, oh no, you got the real gig, okay? I got the entertainment purposes only. When you have to say that in a video and you can't just say, this is my opinion, okay? Instead you have to say, and this is my opinion. In my opinion, you have to say, this is for entertainment purposes only. I mean, we know that, right? It's a YouTube video. It's a YouTube commentary video on beauty drama. It's just not that deep. So anyway, I go in and I watch this video, and you know, she says something in there at the beginning of it about how she don't have no issues with Jeffree Star, and that she don't really care about him or something like that. I'm like, she talked about his makeup, and somebody said it's clown makeup, and then she holds up her mirror like this. I'm like, girl, seriously? So you purchased the mirror or somebody sent it to you? Do you have a P.O. box? Where do people contact you? I mean, do people have to like put it on like a carrier pigeon and send it to your house where nobody even knows where you live? I mean, seriously? Like, that's crazy, okay? And listen, and I know some stuff's been said. Don't put it in my comment section or you'll be quickly blocked, okay? Well, I'm not into all that stuff. I don't think that's cute. I don't care what she's done. I don't want it in my comment section, okay? But anyway, I'm watching this video. She's coming for Jeffree Star. She says all this kind of stuff. Now, here's what it is. Ready? Here is her drama exposed. Jeffree Star flips out on Too Faced Cosmetics, okay? Now, I have said about Karina for a long time, I have said, I'll give it to her. You know why? Because she pumps out the drama. She's got the drama out first, and she gets it out right away, and she gets the views. Do you know what her video was about? Her video, Jeffree Star flips out on Too Faced Cosmetics. Do you know what that was about? She's talking about when Jeffree Star did the Tana Mojo, I tried to follow her tutorial video, and in there he said that Too Faced lips, he has a long history of Too Faced Cosmetics not getting along with it. Yes, ma'am, we knew that. We knew that all day long. And she says in there that he said that the stuff looked like, it was like clumpy, and it looked like he had been face fucked and not in a good way. And she goes, thanks, Jeffree, we didn't need to know that. And then guess what she goes into, okay? When we all know who her best Judy is, she goes into this whole thing and she says, when you're the CEO of a makeup company, you shouldn't be talking that way. Girl, seriously? Well, when you're a drama channel, you should just get on video and you should say, I don't fucking like this person, instead of saying, I have no hard issues against this person. Give me a break, okay? I went in here and I counted, and she has made 20 Jeffree Star videos since the beginning of the year. 20 Jeffree Star videos. This is like the 50th day of 2018. Seriously? 20 Jeffree Star videos, okay? So either Jeffree Star's your cash cow, or you are obsessed with the man, right? Scary, spooky, strange. And I'm not, listen, I've done my fair share of Jeffree Star videos too, but you know what? I think he's interesting as shit. And I love the, you know, hey, all of it, okay? The pink, the pink, the pink. I think it's interesting. I like to watch from afar. Jeffree Star is like a celebrity that I don't really understand, okay? And that's why I watch his stuff. People always say to me, also, when I address him in videos, they say, why have you not addressed the issues surrounding Jeffree Star? I did address the videos of Jeffree Star. Go back. I already addressed that in like 3 videos. I talked about it. So anyway, then she goes into this whole thing about Tati Westbrook. Why are you going to come for Tati Westbrook? Seriously, okay? And she says in there, she goes, I love Tati Westbrook. She goes, but the reason I love her is because she's always complaining about not getting PR. She goes in, seriously, go watch the video, okay? I'm not going to tell you not to watch it. Go watch her. I'm giving her some views. Go watch her video. I mean, if you can make it through the ads, you're a better person than I am, because I just couldn't. See, I'll tell you right here. I didn't make it through the whole video. Here, look. See? Couldn't make it through the whole video. But she says in there, she goes, I love Tati, 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 Tati. If I said that in a video, they'd all come out and say I was kissing Tati's ass. So she says she loves Tati, and the reason why she loves Tati is a drama channel. She says in there that Tati's always good for drama because she's bitching about not getting PR. Girl, if that ain't a backhanded compliment, I have never, that's like a slap in the back of the head with, I mean, ma'am, you don't like Tati. No, you don't, not one bit. This is what I don't understand, okay? And this is what I really, when I was watching it, I was thinking is, we done lost our minds in the fucking drama community, seriously? Why can't we get on video and just say who we like and we don't like? I have not minced words about those Logan Paul and Jake Paul brothers, those Logan Paul brothers. I haven't minced words. I got on video and I said, I think they're the biggest fucking idiots in the world, and I do, okay, all day long. I've said that I think Tana Mojo is problematic. I've said I think people that follow her and support her are problematic. I don't get it, okay? Why can we not get on video? I mean, do you think that Tati's gonna call you up on the phone, girl, and y'all are gonna hang out for 3 hours? Now, I've heard some of that shit's been going around, but I think that's kind of weird if you ask me, okay? I don't get that at all. But I will tell you this, I mean, like, why do we have this fear? And it's not just Karina, it's a lot of people out there, a lot of drama channels, and they want to talk about how they're honest and they tell the truth and all this kind of stuff. Sit there and talk about how you love Tati all day long because she's good for drama. That's what you just said, okay? That's like me saying about my good friend Misty back in the day that I love her because she was good for giving $2 blowjobs on the floor, then she split her cigarettes with us. Oh, I like Misty for that, okay? That's some cruel ass shit. Come on now. You don't like these people. You like them because they're a good story. Well, admit that then. Say, I don't give a fuck about Jeffree Star, and I don't give a fuck about that Tati, okay? Now, here's my 2 cents about all this. She goes in this whole story. Now, the Tati Westbrook thing, if you go watch the video, I will say this part was interesting to me. She shouldn't have put Jeffree Star's name in it at all. I think that what Karina's doing, and this is just, if she asked me what she would, and can you even imagine that phone call? Hey, Peter, I wanted to ask your advice on this. Girl, she would never, not in a million years. But if she did, this is what I would say to her. You shouldn't have put Jeffree's name in the video, okay? There was no reason to put his name in the video. It was a minute of the video. It's not going to get you that many views. You should have just made it about Tati and gone with that. People would have respected it. Because the Tati story was pretty good, honestly. And she goes in there and she describes this whole thing about Tati complaining because she doesn't get free PR. Tati bitches and moans about not getting free PR from everybody. It is the truth, okay? And I love her for it, right? But this is what these makeup companies do not understand about Tati Westbrook. You got your Jeffree Stars, you got your Manny, I mean, and Jeffree and Tati are kind of similar. They're like 4 or 5 years apart, I think. I think like Jeffree's like, is he like early 30s and Tati's like 35? I mean, listen, the age difference is not that big of a deal. But you've got these other makeup, you know, Jaclyn Hill, and Laura Lee, and Nikki Tutorials, and Manny, and Brett Man Rock, and who else? James Charles. You got all these young people, right? And they're all reviewing this makeup. You ought to have, I mean, like, Tati is getting the older, and I'm not saying this because she is the older one of them, but she is getting that demographic that's like 30 to 50-year-old women that want to spend money on makeup and have money for makeup. If you are smart as a makeup company, Tati is a smart person for you as a YouTuber to send your PR to and treat very, very well, because she's actually hitting a demographic that the rest of these people are not following or hitting, because they're not getting that demographic, right? Which is why, quite frankly, everybody should send me free shit and sponsor the hell out of my videos, because my demographic is similar to Tati's, and I love it. I love it all day long, right? I love that there are a lot of people the same age as me that watch my videos, because then you get my musical references. Rock on, goddess woman. So anyway, I don't really have, you know, like people all the time, they're always like, why are you so cruel to her? Why are you so cruel to Karina? I don't have no issues with Karina. I really don't, okay? But I just love to see her get on video and just be 100% honest and say, I fucking can't stand Jeffree Star. That's why I make 20 videos a month about him. Girl, just own it. There's a lot of people that I don't like, but she's not the only one. Drama channels won't go there. Drama channels won't say, I don't like this people. Why are we so afraid of doing that? I mean, I have no issue with that. I used to say it back in the day, and I said this the other day. This is why I used to say I'm the biggest hypocrite on YouTube, right? Because one day I'd say I love somebody, and the next day, one day I'd say I hate them, and the next day I said I loved them, right? Well, can we not change our minds? Anyway, it's just too much for me. I wish in 2018 drama channels would just be fucking honest about their opinions. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.